Decimal. The word decimal has been derived from the Latin word decimal, which means 1/10 part. The fractions in which the denominators are 10, 100, 1000, etc. are known as decimal fractions. A decimal number has two parts, whole number part and decimal part. These parts are separated by a dot called the decimal point. The number of digits after the decimal point gives the number of decimal places. For example, 5.74 has 2 decimal places. There are two types of decimals. Like decimals having same number of decimal places. For example, these are like decimals as they have 2 decimal places. Unlike decimals having different number of decimal places. For example, these are unlike fractions as they all have different decimal places. Steps for adding decimals. Convert the given decimals into like decimals by putting an extra zero if required. Arrange the decimals in column form. Add as in the case of whole numbers. In the sum, put the decimal point directly under the decimal points of the given numbers. Steps for subtracting decimals. Convert the given decimals into like decimals. Arrange decimals in the column form. Subtract as we do in the case of whole numbers. In the difference, put the decimal point directly under the decimal points of the given numbers. Steps for multiplying decimals. Multiply the numbers normally, ignoring the decimal points. Count the total decimal points in question and place the total decimal points from the right in the result. To divide a decimal number with a whole number, we will first divide the numbers as usual and then place the decimal point on the same place as in the dividend. To divide a decimal number with another decimal, move the decimal point to the right so as to make it a whole number and divide as usual. Now put the decimal point directly above the decimal point of the dividend.